Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Alan, what the hell is that? I'm kidding. Good morning. And what? What happened? Good morning. Hello, hello. New week. Who this? Kidding. Anyways, AK, good morning. Omega, good morning. Jay, good morning. Alan, good morning. Critical, good morning. Grun, good morning. River, good morning. Larry, good morning. Tim, good morning. Lizzie, good morning. Chefman, good morning. Will, good morning. Jericho, have a green and wealthy, not greedy Monday trades. Yes, please. 416, good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. Let's see. I'm going to drop a line here, actually. It's going to use the algo. Way easier that way. Way easier. See if we can break above that little downtrend that it's formed for HCWB. That thing really needs to break out there. Let me mute my Discord, guys. AJ, hello, hello. Devrin, hello. JB, hello. Kimbella, hello. Good morning. Okay, mute Discords. Stream mode. Where's the stupid stream mode? Okay, there it is. Stream mode just means no one can bug me. Anyways, let me look at some of the other names here. Though SOPA is sitting right in that supply zone, so it's a bit difficult at this point. It was a bit easy at $2 just because it's $2. It's the demand zone. It's the 200 EMA. Now when it's sitting up at like 235, it's a bit of a problem. You know, BTC BCTX looks very nice. Really good push off the again same right off the demand zone off the 200 boom skis. So let's see if that thing can maintain that momentum going into the open. And then for UOKA, a lot of resistance at 32 cents, and then the VWAP at 34. It needs to break above. There is a bit of a double bottom on REBN now at 486. So it doesn't look horrible there, but the stock has been slapped, right? So again, this is looking good though, right? HCWB is looking good. So let's see if we can get back above $1. $7, AJ. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, there we go. $1. Yeah, that $1 is gonna act as some resistance. Demo. I like it. Okay, here we go. Well done, AJ. That's a very good scalp, by the way. Very good. TNXP is done. Well, yeah, because they've done a split now. So not necessarily done, but to retire, good morning. Cheddar, good morning. It's snowing in -5 for you? Snowing in -5. Well, let me not show you mine, because then you're gonna feel like, oh my goodness, that's not even cold. Could we see a breakout of HCWB 416? Yeah, I mean it broke out earlier, but you're not in Discord, so you missed it, right? So yeah, and then it came for the retest, and you missed it. Now you're waiting for another breakout. Waiting for the other breakout. Okay. Yeah, maybe REBN comes back down for a third retest and then goes from there. Yeah. You are Omega? Okay. You guys live in where does anyways, come back to that. Yeah, 32 degrees Celsius. My goodness. SGBX. This is the the safe and green stock. What's your position in this one, Jennifer? You're gonna have to let me know. Right? It doesn't seem like it's really doing much, but then you have a lot of resistance between 72 and 75. So if it can break above that, I think that's when the volume is actually going to kick in. But it's not doing that right now. So due to tariffs, U.S., Mexico, Canada, next the Euro Union. Yeah, I'm sure we're going to talk about that a lot today, guys. The tariffs and whatnot, um, and Canada and Mexico trying to fight back. These guys need to figure it out. I think there was a post somewhere in Discord that Trump is meeting with Trudeau. Also, the Prime Minister of Mexico said, "You guys are welcome back if you want." Like if you're from Mexico and you get, anyways, you're gonna be welcome back with open arms, as if they have any choice, you know. But anyways, let me get the stream. HCWB. Yeah, we're gonna look at the S&P and all the other names that are affected by the chaos as well. BCTX. There we go. $1, guys. Looking good on this one here. Uh, uh, let's see. What's the other ticker symbol here that we liked? Uh, can't seem to find that one. Cannot find it for some reason. Okay, perfect. Yeah, it looks like we ran to 102 for HCWB and then came back. Are you still in that position, AK, or did you take some gains on that? Okay, not that it's massive gains, but not massive gains, but uh, perfect. Thank you, Mohammed. Yeah, it's a bit colder this morning, so need the beanie, you know. Did you get any dips on crypto you're waiting to see? No, I'm not really waiting for any dips on crypto. I have all the crypto that I want at this point, so all the volatility is just, yeah. The only dips I will be interested in are just stock market dip skis. Ayo, Dan, good morning. Bondi, good morning. Carry on, good morning. Winks, good morning. BH, good morning. Are you in at 66? Okay, good. So you're green on your position anyways, right? So you're green in your position there. It just needs to break above that resistance for the volume to come in, Jen. New York, NY, yeah, for sure. It really needs to break above that level. You can see that supply zone, not necessarily at a dollar. A dollar has been an easier level to break for this thing today. You can see that supply zone a bit higher though, right? Like right around 102, right? 102, 103 to 105. You can see that supply zone up there. So that's the level that this HCWB needs to break above, right? Good morning, weirdo. AMD calls. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting some AMD calls when the market. I hate that AMD is actually bouncing into the open. Like, why is it doing that? Why? AMD was beautifully sitting at like 110 yesterday. I was like, ooh, baby, AMD 110. Oh my days! And then here we are, 113.50. Are you kidding me? Who approved this? Probably virus, huh? Unbelievable. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna buy my AMD calls today. I need to look at the option chain though. I think I'm looking for like 120, 130, probably 130, like a month out. But I'm not sure. I haven't really looked at the chain yet, so I'm not sure which ones I like. Definitely Nvidia calls for you, virus. Yeah, Nvidia is on the right hand side here. Honestly, maybe Nvidia is the safer one to go with. You gotta maybe Nvidia is the safer one to go with actually. Um, just because they have no earnings, right? There isn't that, that attached like IV burn. And then again, I can easily set a stop loss without knowing that I'm not going to get destroyed to the abyss. I might actually just look at NVIDIA instead. You know, interesting. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Both. Yeah, I could do both. Yeah, I could do both, I guess. And a little YOLO on AMD. Uh, Perfect. So we have 6 minutes before that happens. BCTX looks good. Your next resistance is 720. Abdu, 720. You're gonna buy some Nvidia at 100. Okay. SOPA looks like it's stalling at $2.30. So there's a lot of resistance. Again, I don't like that this thing is sitting in that supply zone, but anyways. And then HCWB, probably our top name going into the open, right? But there's so much resistance forming now, right above $1. So we're going to need to break above that. Obviously, again, Bitcoin dipped over the weekend with Trump imposing the 25% tariffs on Mexico, Canada, and then 10% on China, right? And then again, obviously the S&P is going to be gapping down too. So I like I said, I've seen some headlines about like Trudeau meeting with that's the Prime Minister of Canada, by the way, meeting with Trump. I'm not sure when that is. I'm just distracted scrolling to the news channel so I can take a look at that. Yeah. Oh, okay. So 3 p.m. Eastern time is what it says. Trump will speak to Trudeau again at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Okay. Well, I mean, let's see what happens. They always seem to do like at 3 p.m. Eastern, when the market is cooking, and then all of a sudden the last hour is violence. So I don't know why they're leaving it till the end of the day, but uh, yeah. Also, Canada was kind of pissed today at Elon, and they're like, you know what? We're not going to use Starlink anymore. So that seems too emotional for me. But anyways, whatever. I don't know why they're going after Starlink when it's when it's Trump that is. Anyways. Also, Elon is partly Canadian. So anyways, I don't get it. But it's HCC Greg HCWB is one of them. And then there are a few more for second place, right? Like SOPA looks good. SOPA needs to break above 235. BCTX looks interesting as well. It needs to break above 730. And then UOKA is another one that we could be paying attention to if it can break above 32 to 34. So there are a few names to look at. Ayo Grimskis, Paul, good morning. Josh, Ayo, good morning. Good morning, Virus and Thrust. Yeah, yeah. At some point, Canada and Mexico are gonna have to say, "Hey, like, okay, fine, let's make a deal, right?" Um, I, I don't really think they have a choice. They're like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna impose 25% tax on the U.S. as well." Like, what's that gonna do? I really do think though, like for Trump, like the tariffs are a way for him to bring the other countries to the table and say, "Hey, let's make another deal." Right? Because again, tariffs don't necessarily unless maybe that's part of his plan to like cut taxes, right? So yeah, so no 51st state, please. Yeah. Are those skiing pictures? Con and why? Come on, me, bro. Yeah, no. Again, the other countries can't really compete. It's just what it is, right? If Canada wants to go fight the U.S. with like Canada and Mexico want to fight the U.S. with tariffs, guess what they're gonna end up in the bridge begging for food with Mullen and AMC. So they're really using, they just have to make a deal at some point. They just have to make a deal. And the reason why, like, I really think, that's what Trump wants is because um, your whole like tax system, like, so your federal tax, whatever, right, brings in about like $4 trillion in revenue, right? Like taxing you guys. Um, right? That brings in like $4 trillion. Like your entire like import revenue was 3 point something trillion dollars. So it doesn't add up, to like your federal tax or whatever tax system you guys have. So you can't get rid of that. You're just looking for other ways to make a deal. Australia, less problems. See what happens when you live beside like a. Anyways, yeah, exactly, Dan. Exactly. It's we don't really have a choice, do we? Anyways, the markets are about to open, guys. Nvidia is getting slapped again into the open, and AMD is really bouncing into the open here, which is interesting. Anyways, like I said, I want to pick up some AMD calls. I haven't really looked at the chain yet, so let me sign in here. Let's do it. Let's do it. And we are open for business. I'm gonna go ahead and put the chart on HCWB because this was our top name coming into the open. It really does need to clear that supply zone at the top though. My charts are super slow this morning. My goodness, super slow. Uh, yeah. I don't know why my broker is always super slow in the morning, but it always is. It always is. Okay, so it looks like HCWB is trying to, bounce off the like the bottom, which is good, which is exactly what we're looking for. So here we go. So we do need to break above the top of the range, though, right? So we clearly have resistance at the top there. Um, clearly have resistance at the top, so that needs to be broken. If I put a horizontal line at the top, you're looking at like 103, right? But you can always go higher to 105. So we need to break above that if this thing wants to run. Looking at some of the other names here, these two look super weak. Nothing happening. SOPA is trying to break above as well, which is a good thing, right? So 235 for SOPA. It's pushing above it, but not really closing above yet, which is very typical, right? BCTX does look really good though. The only problem with this one is that it's been running quite a bit already, so that's a problem. Right, so that's the only problem with BCTX is like it's the open and these candles are a bit crazy. It looks like we hit resistance for HCWB and it's coming all the way back to the bottom again, right? Retesting the bottom of the range. So again, this is why we keep saying like we will never fault anybody for selling at resistance. When you see resistance, sometimes take the gains and move on, right? Because you really never know if it's actually going to break or sell off. SOPA is failing at resistance. BCTX is still playing with it, and then UAKA is also sitting at resistance. So give some of these names a bit at the open, and then make your decision. Wait, why is my broker is just not working this morning for some reason? Hmm. They're taking the sweet time to wake up. Is what they're doing. Anyways, back to HCBC here. Um, it looks like we're also bouncing off the bottom of the range again, right? So top of the range, right? Bottom of the range. We're just going back and forth in between now. I really like how I don't have to zoom out anymore on TradingView. I think it's super cool. I think it's the coolest thing. SOPA, yeah, no, SOPA just failed that resistance. It's coming back down to the bottom as well. So watch $2 for SOPA, right? So $2 support for that thing. UOKA is breaking above the VWAP, so that's looking way better. Chris, I'm sure you're happy. Happy. The S&P is bouncing, right? So is BTC. BTC is back to 96. So these are just initial bounces. We'll see what actually happens in a few minutes here. SPCB with a bit of a pop as well. Why am I muted? Sorry. I don't know why. I've been muted this whole time. Dang, okay. I was reading Peter's stupid comment anyways. So good thing I was muted. I'm looking for AMD calls is what I'm looking at. Do I want to do an extreme YOLO on AMD or do I want to get some time on AMD? Is the question. Yeah, it looks like they're slapping this one now to the abyss. Time? Okay, thank you, Virus. Let's do that. Let's look at that March. Yeah, March 21st, Virus. Then let's go all the way down. Dang, these 120s are expensive. They're all expensive. AOJ. And I know, right, Grim? Exactly. Damn. These 120s are expensive, 130s are expensive. They're all expensive. don't don't get cheap. I know. My goodness, these 150s. These 150s are the cheapest, but I don't want to go that far out though. 150 is a bit ridiculous, isn't it? Shish. Move the monies, move the monies. Yeah. Oh yeah. As soon as that thing broke out above that 34 cents, 32, 34, it was gone skis. Yeah, Mohammed. Yeah, as soon as it broke above that resistance, that VWAP and closed above, that was it. Hmm. Interesting. Let me look at Nvidia at the same time too, though, Virus. Let me look at March for Nvidia. Nvidia. Slappity. Virus, get Peter to buy some AMD calls. Okay. March 21st. What are we looking at here? My goodness. Why are these ones so equally as expensive? Okay, let's stick to the plan though. I'm just gonna do AMD. That was the plan, so we stick to the plan. Ruben is halted. Yeah, it is halted up on the left hand side there. That thing actually did a good job, and that was your last chance of $4.80 for the triple bottom. Abdu and Scott, yeah. Like at this point when it was dropping, it had no signs of a bounce, right? Until it actually double bottomed in demand zone. Uh, AMD will crash. Pizza. Okay. You're in at 480. Yeah, 480 is a really good spot. Very good spot. Here we go. I was hoping these 130s would be cheap today, though. You got some NVIDIA 125, so April? Okay. April. Apex is on sale. Uh, okay, let's see. SOPA. Yeah, so SOPA is basically just holding that $2 level line, is what it's doing. The $2 support. Okay. Slow loading. Just do it, pizza. Just do it. It's so slow this morning. My stuff, that is. Like I put in an order and it's just loading and loading and loading. Must be the Canadian Wi-Fi, you know. Yeah. What do we have here? Okay. Yeah, it looks like UOKA also hit a supply zone at 42 cents and it's coming back down for the retest. So again, watch that 32 to 34 cents. Alrighty. And now HCWB is coming back to retest at 90 cents and its resistance. So at some point, this thing will need to give us a higher low or double bottom before we touch it. The S&P is bouncing. Bitcoin is still bouncing. NVIDIA is kind of bouncing now. What did my order get filled at? Okay. Okay, then. Okay. Maple syrup. Seriously. Seriously. Okay. So I picked up some AMD, and then all that's left is some NVIDIA. Some NVIDIA YOLOs, you know? NVIDIA YOLO. AMD YOLO. NVIDIA is not a YOLO. AMD is. Yeah, stop loss probably hit on that thing, Raven. Yeah, I think once you. So. How are these still expensive though? Do, 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 do. Okay. Okay. So I got some NVIDIA and then some AMD 130s. AMD 130? Yeah. Okay. We are ready. Am I gonna hedge AMD? No. No hedging. MUL, you're at it? No, I'm done. I'm done. That's it for now. That's it. Now the momentum stocks can cook. Yeah. So SOPA is looking good off that $2 support actually. Look really good there. That's Grim Money's holding this thing off $2 though. Grim Money's. Why is USEG moving? Interesting. That is a nice pop. La 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 la. Yeah, perfect. No, so virus, yeah, no, AMD is a YOLO, so I'm not gonna hedge it and do double YOLOs, Should print in one direction or the other. Like a strangle on AMD would be perfect because something crazy is gonna happen. Either everybody's gonna say, you know what, this is not it, and it crashes to 100 or below, below 100, or it's gonna cook back above 120. So and then Nvidia is just a longer term play. So let's see what happens. Do, 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 do. You know, should be yeah, exactly. So anything above that demand zone and above the 200 EMA, there above $2 should be fine on SOPA for now. SOPA does need to break above 235 though if it wants to go. So yeah, $2 was a perfect spot. Exactly, Lion. Exactly. So if it can break above that, it'd be a good thing. And like I said, for HCWB, it was nice that thing pushed in like at the open, right? If you took your profits, congratulations. But at this point, we need to get a double bottom of above 80 cents or give us a higher low. If none of that happens, then it's dead. The reason why it isn't dead now is because it's still above the 200 EMA, right? So we'll keep a close eye on HCWB. Alrighty. This one is still halted. REBN. Again, good triple bottom of 480. Now it needs to be on halted, and then your next resistance obviously is closer to 650, 670. Alrighty, right where that supply zone is at. So let's see what happens when that thing is on halted. Cool. Cool. And then again, like I said, for UOKA, typical, right? These stocks break resistance and then they come back for the retest. Are we surprised? No, not really, right? There's clearly a lot of resistance in between the VWAP and the last high, right? So when that thing is coming back down, expect it to at least retest this level, which is what it's doing. And it's holding that 32. So UOKA is trying to retest and then curl back above the 9 EMA. So if it can stay above that 32 cents, that'd be perfect. And then push back closer to 40 cents. So that looks good there. Alrighty. And then SOPA just keeps going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, but not really breaking it. So I think needs a bit more grim monies. Grim monies. But yeah, blood in the streets again. Let's see if if they make a deal later today, and then the markets can rally at the end of the day. Rally. You know what? I don't mind. I don't mind if we sell off it the rest of the day and then they make a deal and then we cook. But we'll see. And Nvidia looks super weak, like super weak, almost like they're scared of the DeepSeek stuff. When does Nvidia report earnings? Actually, can't quite remember now. But do 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 do. REBN is on halted, guys, and it tapped that resistance we just talked about, right? That's 650, 670. High of the day is 674, actually. So on halted, right to resistance, and then back down for now. Let's see where this on halting candle closes at. Ready? So very, very nice push on that. Grim? We need more grim monies. More grim monies. Anyways, yeah, so there's a lot of resistance at 235 that we need to break above. Something needs to break out though. Because everything just seems to be sitting at resistance. Maybe everybody's waiting for some tariff news. Tariff news. I don't see anything else that we like. There. Oh, look at SOPA, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That thing said, "Oh yeah, something needs to break out. I'm gonna break out." There he goes. SOPA said, "Let me cook. Let me cook." That was a nice pop. Very, very nice pop. So now the question is, can we actually close above resistance though, or is this just going to be a scam candle? You can see the next resistance though, right, guys? Again, this line we have at the top, that's your next resistance. $2.60. I think that's coming from way back when, right? Because that wasn't put there. That wasn't put there today. So $2.60 is your next resistance. So we would need to break and close above that resistance to keep going. Is run by companies who will work with them over fears of sanctions. And yeah, Lion, yeah, absolutely. I don't think anybody's really concerned about that stuff. I think it's just the initial reaction, you know. Anyways, so yeah, SOPA is breaking above that 260. See if we close above that 260. If you're in SOPA, type in yes in the chat. If you're in SOPA, type in yes in the chat. Let's see here. You did? Monies, Grim, monies. I like it a lot. You're out at 230-ish. Yeah, Grim took some profits as well. Profit. You in SOPA, Kron? Okay. Pyro is always buying some gold. Will, money is well done. It chatted your stop loss. Where did you put your stop loss then? Your stop loss shouldn't have been anywhere, unless you put it in the green and then it hit your stop loss, right? But your stop loss at this point shouldn't be anywhere below like above $2. Absolutely, Grim. You should be taking profits on this thing, right? Should be paying yourself on the upside. Beautiful, Kimbella. Yeah, I think we need to find a better way, you know, of like it is a stop loss, but you know, I think the brokers need to when you put your stop loss in the green, they should call it something else, like big brain, you know, something. Anyways, something else. Let's see. 6. Yeah, again, make sure you're paying yourself on the way up. Stop greed. Exactly. Secure profits, Nemo. Something, you know. Make sure you're paying yourself on the way up, please. My broker is absolute garbage. Absolute garbage today. Today especially. Yeah, it's halted down. But again, that thing ran all the way to supply. Anyways, Wings. No one should be buying that thing at that price. You should be paying yourself on the way up. You know? Should be paying yourself on the way up. What did they changed in TradingView? They changed the ability for you to zoom in and still be able to see like see the tools that you used like the most. Alrighty. So usually I would have to like zoom in so you guys could see the ticker symbol and the candles and whatnot, and then zoom out if I wanted to use these tools on the right hand side, right? But now I don't have to do that anymore. So it's more a thing that benefits me. You know, benefits me more than you guys. So. Mm, okay, let's see. There we go. Yeah, so again, you can clearly see that resistance for SOPA in that range, that supply zone. So this might also just be a retest of the last breakout, which, for the most part, we always expect to happen anyways, right? So again, pay yourself on the way up, and then if we dip, see where we actually find support at. SOPA still looks like the top name for now, though, because it looks like UOKA broke below that support, went to the abyss, right? HCWB is still, staying about that 200 EMA, so it is a bit still, hopeful if we can stay above the 200 EMA. Maybe we should have been looking for an entry, honestly, closer to the 200 here, but right between like 75 and 80 cents. But maybe it's going to give us another test of that level. So this one is still clearly on watch. So this one would be a second name after SOPA. Right? SOPA is still the goat of the morning. Hmm. What happened to Zap? I haven't even looked at Zap this morning. All I did was set a stop loss, and then it probably hit, but I haven't paid attention to Zap. Stop losses. BURU. There we go. Amazon. No, 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 no. Is Amazon really cooking like that on its own, along with Palantir virus? Okay. Uh, uh, Perfect. From Friday. Why do you have to hold those things, the virus? Why? But why? It looks like we're double bottoming for the S&P here. Uh, Here we go. And to get some YOLO puts for this Friday instead. Okay. I see. Yeah, I see. There goes the bounce. Yep, there goes the bounce. Right. So, like I said, we should have definitely should have been looking for entries between that 80 and 75, because whenever a stock is above the 200 EMA, it is not done. Right. And we've said that quite a few times. Whenever your stock is sitting above that magic white line, um, the only downside now is you can clearly see that resistance at the top, right? 103, 104, 105, 102. Um, yeah. And look at that, look at that, look at that. Right at resistance again, guys, and straight back to the bottom. Right? So, I mean, that 75 we were just talking about, here it is. Shish. My goodness, look at that. And you know what's crazy is it just halted down. Oh my goodness. Yup, yup. This is why, again, when you see resistance, you sell at resistance, right? Like, look at this. The first time we got to this level, it crashed, right? Second time we got to this level, same, 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 right? Right there. And then now we just got there again on the same candle, boom, skis, right back to the abyss. So, again, you see resistance, you sell resistance, right? Pretty scammy, though, isn't it? It's pretty scammy. Paul, I like it a lot. Well done. Yeah, new bag holders are on created unless you FOMO at the top. Unless you FOMO, that's the only way, right? Unless you FOMO. Uh, na 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 na. Um, uh, okay, there we go. USEG. Back to the view app. Yeah, more of a trend retest. It seems. Yeah, more of a yeah, like a break retest. New swings, Grim? Yes, do it. You're still learning. When there is a market-wide trading halt, it's not broker. It's all of them. Might be a dumb question. No, it's not a dumb question. There's no such thing as a dumb question. If you don't understand anything, it's always important to ask, right? So you're saying when there's a stock market, well, that it's not my broker, it's all of them. Yeah, exactly. It's more of an exchange, right? So let's say a stock is halted. When a stock is halted, it's not your broker halting the stock, it's the entire exchange halting the stock. Alrighty. So your broker is basically like a middle person, right? Um, so it's not the middle person, it's the main, so then it doesn't matter what broker you're looking at the stock on, it's going to be halted. Yeah, you're welcome. Welcomes. You know what's really interesting though is how like inverse like technology and the main markets are now. Like the S&P is hitting lows of the day, but look at what Nvidia is doing. Nvidia is actually hitting highs of the day, trying to at least, right? So that's very very interesting, right? But now obviously it's selling off too. So there's going to be a lot of weakness today. Weakness announces phase two clinical IVVD. IVVD. Let me pull that up. IVVD. Looks like REBN is getting closer to a bit of support at 480. Abdu, hopefully you took some profits on that thing as well. Yeah, and then you need to break about 65 cents on this one, Lion. Not bad though. Not bad. Yeah, today is more of a day. When you see gains, you don't go looking. Like you don't say, oh, but it's gonna break out and go boom skis. No, you take the monies and you move on. You take the monies and you move on. Mm. Yeah. So by the way, Rob is posting those signals like the level signals for the S&P in the options signal channel. But if you've missed them already, it just makes it easier, so it doesn't get lost. So if you need them for the entire day, you can always find them in there. Alrighty. So options signal channel. Doche. That's what I mean, right? Like discipline is going to be your best friend here, right? So you see resistance, you take the monies, you move on, right? Uh, you see again, and like if you look at this stock, the resistance was quite obvious, anyways, right? For HCWB. So congratulations, good job on selling it, right? And unhalted at 71, right? So let's see what it does now. See what it does. Perfect. For some reason, my comments. There we go. We will log you out and get back in of TradingView. Good morning, John. Mm, yeah. They're like nobody makes monies line. Nobody makes monies. Yeah, just sign into your broker. Just sign into your broker. You should be okay. The 31st. Oof. Jericho. AMD calls strike 125. 125 for March 21st. Yeah, those are nice. As long as you're getting a bit of time, you should be okay. Very, very nice. Mm, there we go. Perfect. IVVD. Did that thing break out? Yeah, it looks like it is. Lion. 90%. 106. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, Jericho, you should have. I wonder how much how much they would pay you to sell some 90 puts, like anywhere in the 90s, as like a proper hedge. Not sure, but that might be interesting. Are these delayed? Maybe. Just in case they want to screw it. Maybe the rest of the day is going to be a little bit slower. Yeah, Bitcoin just hasn't hit that status yet, where like the markets are crashing and everybody's panicking and it's doing well, or holding its gains. Um, it's just again, it's classified as for most people it's a risk asset, so that stuff tends to get slapped as well, you know, because really like Bitcoin shouldn't be affected by stuff like this. That's to, to some degree that's part of why we like Bitcoin, right? But as soon as anything crazy happens, Bitcoin's like, oh my God, I want to crash with you. Why? In case they want to what? Chaos, Grim, chaos. In case they want violence, you know? Okay. In case they want violence. What's SOPA doing? SOPA is just consolidating above $1.20 for now. And HCWB looks like it's holding this demand zone for now. I mean, it was a level that we bounced at this morning. I just don't like how we're below the 200 now, but this was a level that it had support at earlier today. So above 65 cents, HCWB. So if it wants to stay above that level, that might be a good thing. This one slapped line against supply up there, around 70 cents for IVVD. And then SOPA. Speaking of SOPA holding 120, it's trying to curl back above, so above 135. So that's looking a bit better. A bit better. Okay, there we go. I like that a lot, by the way, Doche. So 2V and then kernel 9. Perfect. I like it. This discipline is going to be key, Doche. Discipline is going to be key. We need to get back to the days, where like we had some beautiful themes in the market, because this is a bit ridiculous, Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't have that 100 EMA on my chart, but as long as it's holding the view up at 200, their SOPA is okay. It does look like it's consolidating and curling, so that's probably Grim Money's pushing it back up. Grim Money's. That makes no sense. There it is, 950. So retesting the JG. Okay. Great monies. Let me pull up a USAG though, because I know Eric and Azul have been spamming this one, and it's done quite well. Azul, what do you in on this one at? That does look nice, slow and steady. Your supply zone is at $3.30, which is expected resistance. Samuel, okay, I'll take a look at that as well. Alrighty. Okay, let's see here. Virus, just in case, you never know. You want to make sure that you're protected to the downside, just in case. Let's see. DeepSeek. Let's see. You're in at 240. Okay, see, up 60 cents in that position then. So Eric, yeah, you're in a really good spot then. Yeah, crazy to trade without a clear theme. Yeah, Grim, it's a bit at this point you're just scalping whatever the market gives you. You know, scalp whatever the market gives you, and then go from there. No, 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 no. Yep, there you go. Uh, okay, sounds good, Grim. Sounds good. Yeah, time to play some games, like video games. Okay, speak soon. Yeah, looks like IVVD. Hopefully, you took your gains on this thing. Let me pull up Tesla. Sheesh. My goodness. Yeah, 375. That's bloody. That is bloody. Anyways, I told you guys the story in Discord, right? So I took an Uber over the weekend, and and the Uber driver was talking about stocks, and he's like, I bought some Tesla for the first time. Like I took $10,000. I bought some Tesla on Friday. He bought it right before the Trump speech, so he bought it at 419. And then Trump spoke about tariffs and blah 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 over the weekend, and then the stock crashed, right? So then he was panicking, and then look what's happened today. It's down again. So hopefully he hasn't panic sold it because Tesla will eventually go back up. But 419, like let's look at the daily chart for Tesla, right? 419 is not exactly like an amazing price, is it? It really isn't, right? So I mean, like look at this, right? That's 419 right there. That's 419 right against a downtrend. Right against the downtrend on Tesla, right against it. So he bought the damn thing right there, right on a rally, not testing support. Like this would have been perfect, like 375. But Tesla has a bit of support, right? Like it bounced right there, and it bounced again right there, and it's sitting again right there, and it was a breakout, blah blah blah. So this would have been a safer entry for him. uh, yeah, yeah. So yeah, hopefully he isn't panicking, but no panic. But can you imagine the stress? uh, I hope advice. I mean, he was in already at that point, though, Paul. There wasn't really much I could say, you know, other than yeah, come watch us. I did, Camilla. I did for sure, for sure. I did, especially when you're new to the market like that, you know. I think he his reasoning, because again it's always nice to understand why, because I always want to know why you're buying Tesla, right? He said he saw Tesla and how Elon was connected to Trump and stuff like that, and then bought it. Um, not the perfect, not perfect reasoning, especially when it's been running again. That reasoning would have made a lot of sense, all the way down there, right? All the way up here though, it's a bit risky. Um, it's almost like buy the hype, sell the news, right? uh, yep. No, he better come join us. Otherwise, where do you see Meta puts? Um, Meta looks better than most of the names we're looking at. Better than NVIDIA, AMD, obviously. That's good. Meta just cooks, right? Like you're looking for puts, or you have shares that you want to write some puts. Uh, what are you thinking about, Jericho? Right? There's obviously going to be a lot of resistance at 700 now. a lot of resistance at 700 for this thing. So the closer you are to 700, that's where those puts would come in. Which again, this morning it was at almost at 690.98. You want to buy some puts? Yeah. See, then I'm gonna have to zoom in and look at a smaller time frame. Um, yeah, because you're buying those puts now after it hit resistance and it's dipping, right? So I would almost give it a second to see if we can bounce back a bit, and then fail, or just let it break below the 200, something like that, right? HCWB super weak, super weak. Yeah. Again, if you took profits on this thing, you should be very happy. And as soon as we broke below the 200, then meh, right? Because now it looks like it's gonna hit new lows of the day. SOPA is still just playing games in that same range. SOPA actually bounced back to that resistance again, which is good, right? It consolidated, perfect, and then went back to resistance. So that 560 resistance up there, right? So let's see if we get a higher low or double bottom and then go back for resistance again. USEG is pushing again. Right. So Eric, congratulations on this one. Alrighty. Strolling through the supply zone at the top. From 81, Mohammed. Okay, sounds good. Yeah. Strolling. La, 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 la. Okay. Perfect. 89. Okay. Sounds good. Bitcoin is actually pushing up really nicely. This is what you want to see, right? The S&P is going down, but Bitcoin is like, nah, bro, not today, not today. We don't move together like that. So Bitcoin is going back for 97, above 97, and the S&P is at the lows of the day, right? So it looks like we're gonna see some weakness. Almost the same price. Pyro, crazy, isn't it? Yup, crazy. La, 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 la. AMD. Uh, yeah, some of these, and yeah, I wanted to buy some more dip skis, but some of these are not even like dipping that much to want to buy anything, you know. Yeah, unless the market crashes more, I don't think I'm going to be buying any more dip skis. Yeah, that's fine. No dip skis there. Oh wow, look at USCG, guys. That thing is on fire. Azul is just smiling there with that position. This is Azul monies, by the way. That one was for sure not on the watch list coming into the open, but it's done really well. 355. Major level. Absolutely, Rob. Another push. Perfect. Good job. No. Yeah. No, exactly. Surgeon. No, so just the price. Just the price, not market cap, because we know AMD and NVDA are not the same, right? It's just the price itself that it is being compared. Just the price that's being compared. Nothing else. Nothing else. Ooh, look at that beautiful bounce, by the way, for AMD and NVIDIA. NVIDIA just hit highs of the day here. And did something happen? Look at the S&P, guys. Damn, look at this. If you just picked up some spy calls, that thing just woke up and said, excuse me, hello, I am the captain now. I wonder if something was said though in like on the tariff front. Yeah, very nice pop. Says had a good conversation. There you go, right? There you go. That's why. Again, like Mexico and Canada don't. They might seem like they make it seem like they have a choice. They don't have a choice, right? They have to come to the table and like make some sort of a deal, some sort of a deal. They need to come to the table and say, "Please, sir." Yeah, Pyro. I think it's just like, oh wow, look at that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, spies at the highs of the day now. I need to go look at that headline, see if there's anything else in there. Damn, if you bought some spy calls of that 590, oof. Damn. Let me look at these headlines now. Mexican President Lana says U.S. and Mexico teams have started to work today on the headlines are just going by so quickly. Good conversation with Trump. Deploy 10,000 National Guard immediately to border to avoid trafficking of drugs to U.S. Oh wow. Okay, so Mexico said they had a good conversation with Trump. They're also saying that they're sending troops to the border, to their border, to make sure that no drugs come into the U.S. Says Mexico teams have started to work today on security and business. Good call with Trump led to some. Oh wow! Yup, 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 yup. Yup. They're making deals, guys. They're making deals. See, that's what happens again. Not to trash talk Canada, but that's what happens when you're not all emotional and you go to the table and then you make a deal, or you do something. So not like going to the table and saying, "Oh, we're gonna like ban Elon's blah 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 blah." Like hold your horses and relax a little bit. Virus, did you buy any more dips today? Any more dips? Yeah, let's see. Let's see. As it sells so much, Pyro, yeah. With la 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 la. If the economy dips, they will turn on him. Always like that. From the or his own party is going to impeach him. I highly doubt that. Lion, I highly doubt that. Yeah, and again, maybe that's because I don't think that's really what he wants. But again, look back to 2026, right? It's the same thing that happened, Lion, right? There was tariffs this, tariffs that, and they went into place, right? Or they made a deal. They made a deal, right? So, and you can see again, he's making these tariffs with like these specific countries, so he can get exactly what he wants from that country, right? So with Mexico, it's okay. Well, your drugs are coming in, your people are crossing, blah blah blah, right? So I'm gonna pretend that I'm gonna put tariffs on you, so you can come to the table and we can do something that works for us and maybe for you, right? So and then with Canada, it might be like energy prices, oil and stuff like that, right? He's putting these tariffs on the table so he can get other stuff. So and if that's happening right away, and then I think he's gonna be fine. You know? So it's never like I said, it's never what it seems. There's always something else going on behind the scenes. Na, 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 na. Perfect. And more money. Yeah, exactly. Will exactly. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what comes out of all of this. I think the difficult one is going to be China, right? China. Again, like Mexico and Canada could not live with the 25% tariff. It's just that simple. So, um, otherwise, we're going to be under the bridge. It's just that simple, So you have to start chatting, have to start making deals. But yeah, Nvidia with a really nice pump, AMD with a really nice pop as well. Hopefully they can make a deal before AMD reports earnings because that's going to be nice. Meta, look at that Meta pop, right? Jericho. This is why we don't buy those puts when it's crashing already, right? It has to give you some type of a rally or breakdown. So Jericho, maybe the closer we get to that, supply zone, you can start looking for your puts. But yeah, buying those puts when it's crashing already, though, you're playing with fire because any bit of like positive news and then boom, you're red immediately. Says a pause for a month from now. Robert, okay, there you go. Yeah. So hopefully, again, when the other leaders come to the table, Trump can be reasonable and say, okay, fine, you guys are coming to the table, let's do something. Hopefully, he's not like, oh, I want exactly what I want, blah blah blah, and then they leave the table, and then it's all chaos, right? Hopefully, they all kind of use some common sense. So, yep. So deployed. So oh wow. Okay. So yep. So perfect. So they're delaying those tariffs for a month, right? Delaying for a month. Is good things. Good things. What's SOPA doing? Yeah, SOPA clearly still just below resistance here. SPY is looking good. Bitcoin should be looking good as well. Yeah, Bitcoin is at 98. So if you bought the dipskis on any of these things, I'm sure you're smiling. Smiling. And clearly, again, you can see the momentum stocks kind of slowing down because everybody's focused on, these tariffs and the bigger names. AMD, NVIDIA is cooking there though. NVIDIA is almost back, pushing for almost 117. Go, 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 go. I mean, we might as well. He has to. Yep. Yeah. Now Trudeau has to come to the table, unless he wants to be stubborn. Stubborn, stubborn. Stubborn. Keep going, SPY. Get back above 600 here. Back above the 600. Would suffer because due to America's lack of that they have to import, Trevor. Yeah, they have to be smart, the way they do it, right? They have to be very smart in the way that they do it, and I think they are, at least the initial ones. So you can't just go attacking all the countries, right? You can't just do that. Uh, there's a reason why it's only it's Canada, Mexico, and China for now. Maybe more countries will come, in the future, but yeah. Nothing on Germany yet. This is exactly why you can't be panicking with these tariffs, and unless like something crazy happens, you can't be panicking. And also, like, it should be expected that he's coming into, he's coming in and he wants to make a difference. You have to expect some chaos, right? You have to expect the violence. Hmm. Yep. Anyways, yeah, NVIDIA is looking really good. Cooking, cooking. I think you just have to, at this point, honestly, you just have to expect volatility because it's gonna be going up and down, up and down, up and down. So up, down, up, down. You know, up and down, up and down. Dang, Spy's looking good. 597. Shush. Can we go from red to green, guys? Red to green. That'd be nice. That would be nice. Uh, Okay. Options. La, 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 la. 37. Okay. I'm just looking at the option chain here. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that's the thing about politics, Will. That's the thing about politics is people are often blinded by what they support. People always have blinders on. I think again, if you like, if I think again, freedom of whatever, right? Freedom, freedom, freedom. But when the other party that you're not supporting wins the election, right? I think at the very least, you have to say, okay, let me see what they do in the first 6 months. Let me see what they do in the first 3 months. Let me see what happens initially, and then you can go ahead and say, see, I knew it. I knew this sucked. That's why I voted for the other party. But at the very least, as a citizen of that country, you should give it a bit of time and and see if they make a difference, right? Otherwise, if you're not doing that, you're blinded by by the chaos. And then you need to meditate. You need to do the USA meditate. You know, and then after that, you can trash talk them. Doo-doo-doo. Looking good. Perfect. No, like the meditation happens exactly. Well, yeah, no, yeah, not just the Biden supporters versus Trump. No, it happens both ways. Yeah, like people hate on Biden, on day one, right? People hate on Trump on day one. It's like, yeah, nope. If you lost the election, yeah, you have like, what are you gonna do? We also need an agreement with Canada. Yeah. Yep. Like Canada, Mexico, US, they've always had an agreement, right? So I think they're just, all of this is just so they can be a new agreement on the table, you know. So we shall see. Yeah, you can clearly tell though, like the momentum stocks just kind of died, right? Look at USEG, like everything. As soon as the news started coming out, like everything just kind of backed off. It's like, okay, fine, let's see what's happening here with the tariffs. The more headlines here. So Mexican president says she proposed the tariff pause to Trump. Okay, I mean, if Trump is saying, yeah, we can pause these tariffs, that means the conversation was obviously good. Uh, uh, okay, David Sachs says there's substantial evidence that DeepSeek used OpenAI's model to train its own. I mean, what do you expect? China's a copying, copycat goat. Insisted on addressing trade deficit with Mexico, but she paused back, pushed back on that. Okay. We put on market to bring down because of the tariffs. So we're going to March, and then last Friday held up Friday, Eric. To therefore la 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 la. I like it. I like it well. Yeah. You regardless of who's leading the country and like what's happening, you have to find ways to to move forward. If not, you're always gonna blame somebody else, right? That's just not a good place to be. There's always people out there blaming the economy for struggles, right? And again, like it plays a huge role, obviously, right? But there are also people in that same economy that are doing really well. So you either focus on the issues, or you find ways to you know to put your hands together and pray, and then go out there and cook, you know and like you just have to do it. Like, what other choice do you have? Jeff, hopefully, let's see what it does. Yes, yes. Oof. Nvidia says, I'm back to the highs, guys. The S&P, oh my goodness, guys. Damn. SPY is at 598. Sheesh. Oh my days. These things are coming back with violence. Coming back with violence. Oh my goodness. Violence. Dang, maybe I should have bought the dip. I didn't want to buy the dip on some of these names because it's not like the market was down like a crazy amount. Plus, we've been buying the dip for like how long now? We were down like what, 1.5%. Like that's a dip, but it's not like we were below, like 580. Not a brand new dip, right? So crazy. Watch, we're gonna go from red to green now. The Mexican president is, I mean, she is like nonstop spamming good things though. Uh, Contract in response to la la la. For agreed to 1 month. Okay, White House confirms 1 month delay on. Okay, that's why. Okay, so there's a statement that came from the White House saying, yeah, we confirmed the 1 month delay on tariffs. So then the market said, oh yeah, let us cook then. Damn. 1 month delay. Cool. I like it. Uh, na 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 na. Dang virus. Let's go. 160% on those calls. Well done. Well done, Captain. Captain made 140%. Everybody's cooking in the options channel, guys, with these SPY calls. You did, Dan? Let's go. And what? And thrust. How many months, Dan? Going back for 100K end of the day. Yeah. I mean, like, look at this. We're almost back to $99,000 on Bitcoin, right? From 91 to 99. Like, look at that. So this is why when people panic, you just have to look and say, okay, like seriously, what's going on here? And has it, has the base, like the thesis behind you investing, like has that changed? If it hasn't, then you buy the dipskis, right? So you just buy the dipskis. Anybody that bought NVIDIA today, like, off the abyss is celebrating. Celebrating. Go, go, go. No, 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 no. Well done. Don't forget to smash a like, guys, if you haven't already, please and thank you. You loaded up NVIDIA, Carl. Well done. Congratulations. MU. Let me pull up MU. MU. Look at Facebook. Look at Meta. Meta is all the way back to the top. Jericho, did you buy those puts yet, or you're gonna do it now? If you were interested in puts, like this would be the spot, right? As long as we're not just getting good news and good news. Yeah, MU is almost back to green. Let me look at the day. Oh wow, yeah. And also that daily chart looks quite nice for MU virus. Right of support of 88. Yep, 88 is nice support virus. At 114. There you go. There you go. Bitcoin just broke above 99,000. So pretty nice. Very, very nice. All that's left now is for AMD to cook earnings, Mm. Yeah. Looking good. You can see though, like all the momentum stocks we were paying attention to, they're all just relaxing right now. Sky unless that's waking up. Pretty much done. I like it, Paul. Well done. Congratulations. Well done. Well done. Mexico official towards negotiation with two countries. Okay. So Trump is saying nice things too. Where's Canada, guys? Canada as well. Too nice, eh? No, no more. uh, Canada says no more, guys. We've been too nice. Uh, Yeah, DJ, there's an agreement, a month delay for tariffs. That's why the markets are pumping, right? Look at all of this. That's why pump, 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 pump. Yeah, SPY went from 590 back to 598, so that's a pretty good pop. And Bitcoin is $700 away from 100K now. So cooking, cooking, cooking. Planning to turn off Switch to Super Bowl. uh, yeah, that's okay. They can turn it off. And then there's gonna be and a lot of trouble is what's gonna happen. Lots of trouble. Let's see. Perfect. Index indicates growth for first time in over 2 years. Oh wow, really? That just came out now, Dan? Damn. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Hmm. Very, very interesting. Doo, 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 doo. 9:40. Okay, 10 minutes. Hmm. 9:40. Yeah, I want to see the markets go from red to green. There goes Bitcoin, guys. $400 away. $350 away from 100K. Ooh wee. Keep going. USEG is still selling off here. HCWB is holding 60 cents. So again, if it can stay above 60 cents, maybe that's not horrible. But again, this thing looked, like rubbish from the very start. So that $1 resistance was just too much, right? And weakness. SOPA is back to sitting at $2. So nothing's really happening there. It's all about the big stocks for now. All about the big stocks. ZBAI doesn't look horrible, but doesn't look. Yeah, ZBI is the only momentum stock for now. That seems like it's moving. But then again, it's kind of looks like it's playing with that 210 resistance. A little bit of resistance there. Oh no, it's actually halted up. Halted up. Yeah, don't forget to smash the like, guys, if you haven't already, please and thank you. Hit that subscribe if you're new, and if you're not a member yet and you want to join us in Discord, click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbot and become a member. Alrighty, sign up for Legend or Goats and come join us in Discord. ZBI. Red to green, please. Please and thank you. Okay, let's see. Technology. Yeah, hopefully Canada comes out soon before the market crashes back to the abyss. Straight back to the abyss. NVIDIA is pushing for those highs again. And there goes HCWB, right? So again, when something's below the 200 like that, especially since it's consistently making lows, don't like it, right? Don't like it one bit. Ayo, Emma. Ayo, ayo. Which yeah, it looks like SOPA is holding $2 again, which is good. Holding $2 again. Let's go, Malo. Ayo. My goodness, it's been a long time, Malo. How are you? How are you? Malo. 25.55 expiring tomorrow, thinking you had around no. Okay. Well done, Laura. I like it. Good job. Uh Perfect. Let's go. Yeah, we were looking at I'm sure you're enjoying, the futures, especially with all the chaos now. Right? Did you make money on the news on this? Because NQES both cooking with that, right? With the tariff news. And good job, Malo. I like it. Here we go. TCTM from last week. Last week. You did? All the hate ass? Let's go. Love it, Malo. No, good job. There will always be hate ass, Malo, Always. You just have to do your thing. Okay. Here we go. SOPA's moving. Yeah, it's holding the bottom of the range there, but then you have resistance at 230 still. So right on the uptrend. Watch NVIDIA get back above 120 today. Back above the 120. Let's see. Options. Let's see. Oh yeah, NVIDIA is cooking, guys. Woof. NVIDIA is cooking. Okay. Okay. Cooking. And let's go, Malo. Absolutely. La 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 la. La, 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 la. I was wearing my Hot Shots beanie today. Still rocket. Let's go, Malo. Let's go. Let's go. Remember where I came from. Thanks to all the knowledge and encouragement. I want to say they pushed me to this. Marlo, love it. You're a big part of why we have the Futures channel as well. So that's amazing, right? So love it, love it, love it. Alrighty, keep cooking, please. Keep cooking. By the way, Peter still wants to buy the the dogs. So those virus. So they're just looking for discounts. Discounts. There we go. Come on, NVIDIA, keep going. Looks like this one's unhalted. Yeah, it's just sitting in a supply zone though, ZBAI. Right? So it's unhalted, it's just sitting at resistance. So be careful, please. So $2, anywhere below 250 is once you start getting into that supply zone, you want to be careful. 3 dogs. Oh yeah. $2.30. Yeah, I want to see the S&P go from red to green today. Red to green. Ooh, we SPY. Can we get new highs of the day? SPY is like, yes, I can do that. I can do that. Okay, there we go. Christian, are you in that position? Let me know. Let me know. See, I can tell like when the big stocks are moving and the momentum stocks are quiet, you guys are also quiet. You guys love the momentum stocks. You guys love the violence. Love the violence. Love the violence. Okay, there are more headlines here, it seems like. So Mexico said it will put its on the US on hold. Okay, yeah. There's nothing new there. No. I had no idea Mexico had a female president, by the way. But that's just my my ignorance. But look forward to as we attempt to achieve a deal between our two countries. Okay, well, they better make a deal. Um, they better make a deal. No, I haven't. What happened, virus? Yeah, hopefully they do make a deal though. Because can you imagine if they don't? All of this pumping we're seeing, violence, straight back to the abyss, straight to the abyss. ZBI is cooking. It was cooking, but now it's hitting resistance, Lewis. So it's right there. Right. So it was cooking, but it hit a supply zone. So no longer cooking. There's some water on the fire now. Um, was it in the news channel, virus? I'm looking here. I don't see anything. I don't see anything. Oh, la 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 la. Good job, Paul. Claims they gave Ukraine a. No way, really? Oh my goodness. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So our government claims they gave Ukraine $170 billion in aid. Zelensky said on a recent interview that they only received $77 billion. Here we go. Stuff like that should be investigated. Who's lying? Somebody's lying. I don't know. It might be him lying. It might be so. Yeah. Yep. Like, hey, you sent 170 billion. Yeah, we only got 77. What happened to the rest? I was the middleman. I need my cuts. You know, I don't know where it went. Somebody has the monies in their pocket. Somebody does. That's a lot of money to lose, though. It's not like, hey, there's a $5 billion difference. Even that is still a crazy amount, right? I feel like there shouldn't be like any mistakes there. There should not be any mistakes. Like zero. It's like, hey, we're giving you this much. Are you receiving this much? There's like crazy, isn't it? Anyways, maybe that's why the markets are dipping. Anyways, Pyro. No. Jacob, I am not. I am not. I'm from the other country that you guys are fighting. Canada. Canada. So that's why when you look at the weather, you look at the weather. Look at this, guys. Look. Look. You see this? Look at this warning, right? Extreme cold warning. Yep. Yep. So that's why the beanie is on. The beanie is on. Exactly, Eric. Exactly. I agree. Exactly. But yeah, no, it's pretty cold. Pretty cold. NXU. Stay warm in a space heater. Yeah. Dang! Look at the ridiculousness. Anyways, ZBI is going back up. pushing back into that supply zone. So this seems like it's the only momentum stock for now that actually has momentum. So a bit of a retest, right? The usual test of the breakout. So $2 test and then boom skis back to the highs. SOPA also doesn't look horrible. It's back to $2, but still. HCWB is still holding that 60 cents. It broke below a few times, but then came right back above. Still, that's a lot of weakness. And again, that's why we try and stay away from stocks that are below the 200 EMA. My DM? Okay. Dan, you know what? You guys keep sending me these screenshots. I'm just going to move, you know? Unbelievable. Dan sent me a screenshot of what the weather is in Nashville, and it's sunny and 64. Uh, true. uh, Funny. WLDS, okay. That's barbecue weather. Uh, Unbelievable. WLDS, Jacob, are you in a position? Yeah, it looks like it's coming up the bottoms of the of like the bottoms, Jacob. Interesting. And maybe it's setting up for a bigger move. Yeah, it's coming up all-time lows actually. The downside to this is you have resistance at $1.30. $1.30, $1.40. If that thing can break above $1.30 and $1.40, Jacob, it might be ready for a $2 push. So you just have a bit of resistance there. It's a beautiful day, Guardian. I was thinking of scaling out. So you're in IVVD. IVVD at 50 cents. I'm in it. I was thinking of scaling out at 54. Any thoughts? Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, as long as we get there. And depending on how we get there, you don't necessarily have to scale out, Sunny. If we're getting there and it's breaking really easily, then it might be pushing to the mid 60s. So yeah, you just have to. Oh, you're in at 97 cents, Jacob. Beautiful. Yeah, that's a really nice entry. Yep. Do, 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 do. 95 for Zap. It's AMD. AMD came back to retest the top of the zone again. That's NVIDIA, sorry. And then AMD is still just sitting there. I really wish AMD didn't have those stupid earnings coming up, because I would have just, gone all in on those AMD options. But they have earnings coming up. As much as we want AMD to cook, earnings will forever be a gamble. So forever be a gamble. So there's no telling there. No telling. I went to a Queen's business where a Canadian influencer running American government. Uh, I mean, Trevor, whatever helps the the economy moves forward, and that's how it should be. Jill, unbelievable. Jill, uh, unbelievable. Jill, 68 degrees. My goodness. Yeah, that's virus's weather. So now all the snow is gone. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go skiing on Friday, by the way. So what's the weather on Friday? Oh Lord have mercy. Yeah, I'm gonna go skiing on Friday. Yep. Saturday is actually nicer. It's sunny. but there's only you can only go look up 10 days in advance. Silly, 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 silly. And it looks like again, ZBAI came back to that same resistance and failed again. So same, guys. Alrighty, so if you're in a position, hopefully you are scaling out, right? Same resistance in that thing, and watch that $2 level. It's been gone, yeah. Gone skis. SGLY. Before May. Yeah, probably. Oh, okay, that's a complete different thing. Okay. Okay, perfect. 9 degrees, nice day, Emma. Yeah. Every place is nicer than than this ridiculousness. Can you imagine, like, being somewhere that's cold and then the sending you a warning like, hey, or just reminding you that it's extremely cold. Look at this. Extreme cold wind chill values near -40. Right? -40, really? Can you imagine? Shish. Definitely don't want to be going outside in that. Don't want to be going outside. SGLY. Yeah, this one's also doing well. It's actually halted up. SGLY halted up. Yeah, no, it's very cold. Looks like REBN is bouncing. REBN. They better fix this before Friday. That's all I'm asking for. Just fix this. Push the heat. The heat. What happened to global warming, guys? What happened? What happened? Ridiculous. REBN. 68 degrees. Yeah. Very nice, Queen. Very nice. Very nice. Climate change now. Chris, are you on stream? Okay. Here we go. 35-hour drive, Bradley. Yeah, I know it's a long ways away. Yeah. So anybody that's holding ZBI, hopefully you took your gains, right? Double top resistance. Again, today is not the day to sit there and say, oh, is it going to break resistance? No. Today is the day where you look at your gains and you're like, thanks, thank you. Give me my monies, please. I'm out of here, right? SPY looks like it wants to go for brand new highs of the day. So that was a good retest, actually. Retesting the highs of the day. Retesting. 80 degrees. Unbelievable. Anyways, back to SGLY is unhalted and looking good. Any more breaking news here? Elon says he's working to shut down the U.S. foreign aid agency, USAID. Seems imminent. Oh wow, hmm. Crazy, 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 crazy. Ooh, spy. Give us 600 already here. Give us the 600. Has anything turned green yet? No, not yet. Not yet. Not that far away though. Not yet. Do, 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 do. I think only 10% of the payments from actually go to where they're supposed to go. It's sad. I think honestly, you can like Elon or not like Elon, or like anybody that's in power, but I think we're all on the same page that like government spending is just a lot of it is wasted, right? Like not country specific, like everywhere, all over the place, every country, right? It's just like it just doesn't go like where it's supposed to go. So it has nothing to do with politics, right? It's just it doesn't go to the right places. So that's their job to fix it now. Fix it. You did 29 to 34, Justin. Nice little scalp. Yeah, today's about the quick monies. There goes 137. So that's looking very good. Do we break 140 first, or do we come back and retest 120? Does it come back for the retest? To hit the 62, 63. Okay. Keep going, spy. Yeah, it would have been nice, honestly, if AMD reported earnings today, like tonight. Get it out of the way. Get it out of the way. RGLS. But yeah, AMD might just go sideways though till tomorrow. Sideways, sideways. You sold half carry on? Very nice. Congratulations. Yeah. So it looks like it's coming back with that 120 retest. Right. So 140 versus 120. Dang, SPY is looking good. That was a nice candle there. Can we get back above overnight? Why overnight, virus? 599. 599. Because I said so. Love it. Send it, please. Send it. And now that the markets are rebounding, I'm like, damn it, I should have bought the dips. I should have bought more SPY dips. But should have bought more SPY dips. But yeah, no. Again, it wasn't like we were getting some out of the ordinary dip. It's nothing too crazy. So. Roblox. What do you think of Roblox puts? You would say that, Tony? I know, always. Dang virus. Yeah, I think what's really interesting though, like, is the markets are red today and Roblox is still green. Right? I think that's pretty impressive, virus. I think this is a good spot for puts though. I think you should do it, right? And if it breaks above 72, you close it. So basically you're risking 50 cents, you know? Not a big deal. So I think you do it with a 50-cent stop loss. But that's pretty impressive though. That's very nice. Puts instead, you're supposed to buy calls instead, buy long shares. You're betting against a company that he likes. That's not the way, virus. But yeah, no, I think again, yeah, if it breaks above 72, then you have to close that position. I think last year we had that pink line at 74. It wasn't last year; it was a while ago, right? Because that level was important. Not sure why it was important, but nah. Annette, hi. You missed the weather. You missed the weather show. So thank you again, by the way. No, 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 no. Yeah. Oh, weekly. Okay. Let's do the weekly. Yeah. No, like it's clearly resistance, and that thing has been cooking for a long time, and like it's been cooking and cooking. And actually, the weekly that's why we have that line up there, virus, because that weekly shows resistance a little bit higher. You can see these wicks. You can see these double bottom wicks. That's 74, 74.50, right there, and right around that area, and then the breakdown, and then you can see the retest of that same pink line, right? So this level seems to be this was like closer to the IPO, right? That's why that line is important. Um, but yeah, I think if you buy those puts and it breaks above that, just close it and then wait for closer to that and then buy it again. Yeah, exactly. Just like right here, virus. We were looking at Roblox way back when, right? And we kept talking about these levels here. This was $50, right? And then as soon as that level broke, yeah, you just have to run away because when it breaks that level, it's like, oh yeah, I want to give you violence. Because imagine someone holding puts when we break above this resistance right there from 40 to 50, and then now it's at 70 something. Yeah, those puts are destroyed. Destroyed. uh, uh, oh my goodness, Dan. 6 boiled eggs, egg whites with a cup of oatmeal, brown sugar. Dang, Dan. That looks very good. Dang. I'm jealous. Uh, uh, oh, no, 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 no. 599. 599. Okay, yeah. So the S&P is dipping again from 599. It seems. So if you're holding some calls, maybe you took some gains below 600, guys. Not bad, right? It looks like SGLY is still pushing, right? So it came back for the retest, which is what we wanted, obviously, because it's a retest, right? Obviously. So again, we break above this level, we want it to come back. So resistance, resistance, breakout, we want the retest, and then it's gone back to that 140 resistance. So it's going to need to clear 140 there next. SGLY. But that looks good though. It wants to break it. It wants to go, go, go. Other than Virus and maybe Dan, anybody else taking some AMD gambles for earnings? Anybody else? Anybody? Let me listen to this. I'm going to be muted for a second, guys. I just need to listen to this voicemail. Okay. We can hear it. Okay. B hats. That stock is still around. My goodness. I'm always gambling on the advanced money destroyer. Yeah. Seriously. Yes, I want to know who else is going down with me. I know virus. It looks like it's me, you, Dan, Daddy Day Trades, and yeah, uh, postponed. Yeah, postponed for a month. JB, postponed for a month. Doo-doo-doo. 95, 214s. Oh yeah, Jericho. Yes, 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 yes. Doo-doo-doo. So we're all gonna be in Discord, tomorrow night, rubbing our hands like, oh, come on AMD, come on AMD, come on AMD, and then as soon as AMD misses earnings, we're just gonna flip the table, flip the table. I get no. Oh yes, yes, Mark. All the AMD option stuff. Yes, I am YOLOing for earnings. Let's go, Mark. Did you pick up some Nvidia calls to you by Mark with on the dipskis there? Did you pick up anything else? But yeah, AMD YOLOs for sure. No, 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 no. Only Palantir? Okay. Yeah, Palantir is a beauty. Yeah, no. If like I said earlier though, like earlier this morning, if AMD didn't have earnings coming up, I would have said like screw Nvidia. I'm gonna go all in on AMD calls. But since an AMD has earnings coming up, that's such a gamble that I don't want to miss, Nvidia dipskis to a nice price. So we'll see how the whole thing plays out though. We'll see. SPY has a nice little uptrend forming there. Still needs to get above 600 though. LGLY looks like it's still fighting for that 140. So it's really trying to break out. Really trying to break out there. Really trying to break out. There goes 140, 142. And there goes brand new highs of the day. So that 120 retest was perfect on that thing. Can we get to 150 now? Can it make new highs? MU virus. He goes 144. Yeah, super slow today. Super slow. Super slow. Do, 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 do. Super slow. Do, 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 do. SPLD. That's what you bought for Spy Dipskis, Carl. Yep. Let me pull up SPLD actually. Yeah. There's something else to this. What is it? It's something else. The S&P ETF that is like super cheap. Oh, APLD. Okay. There's something else though. There's something else that mirrors the S&P. This is actually a pretty good balance for APLD. Yeah, from 650 all the way to 750, Carl. Very nice. Very nice. And the SGLY is still just playing games here with us. Playing games with us. Mark, this morning would have been like a perfect time to sell some puts. Like on this when we have the crash, perfect time to sell some puts. And then when we have a nice fat green, perfect time to sell some calls. So yeah, this morning, especially now that it's recovering, you're like, yay, I scammed them by selling some puts, which is what criminal Jericho did. Jericho, puts. Come on, Spy, get back to green already. Ridiculous. Yeah, NVIDIA puts, perfect. Sell the puts for the stocks you want to buy anyways, right? If they crash more, oh well. Oh well. Yeah, it looks like this 140 is too much of an obstacle for now. ZBI again. Hopefully, you guys took some gains on that thing because it came all the way down to the 200 again, almost 170. And then SOPA is just consolidating above $2, which isn't a bad thing. But my goodness, does it have like a crazy supply out there? Supply on supply. Dang, those markets really recovered. Shish. More legs upward, Greg. REBN. It kind of looks like it does, doesn't it? Are you in a position, Greg? I think you'd get confirmation if we broke above 630. If we broke above 630 and then you're looking for 660, 670 next. But yeah, it would need to break above 630 and close above for confirmation that yes, it does. AO Monty, good morning. 136, Greg, perfect. Especially since it's failing there anyways, right? Yeah, look at that. So perfect exit for you. Okay. Let me pull up that article, Dan. Thank you. Let's do this first. I'm good. I'm good, Monty. How are you? So, Canada not optimistic about a Mexico style tariff, says New York Times. You know why that is? Anyways, I was about to go in on who's who's. Anyways, let's see how the whole thing plays out, right? See how the whole thing plays out. I forgot I was live on YouTube. I don't want to end up in jail. Anyways, uh, granted to Mexico, senior Canadian government official as president. I said on Monday would speak to him again later in the day. 25% tariff all Canadian imports starting Tuesday, and a 10% surcharge on oil. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Anyways, spy, keep going, please. Keep us out of out of trouble, please, and thank you. Please and thank you. Rubbish. SOPA. What's SOPA doing again? SOPA is bouncing, isn't it? Yup. Like SOPA is just doing a good job of holding that $2 range. It just has so much resistance at the top. Is anybody still holding SOPA in the chat? Anybody? Exactly, Dan. Exactly. 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 So part of my question to you is honestly like, anyways, if you have a leader that says, they're gonna resign at the end of the term, that the public believe that they haven't really done an amazing job of serving anybody, why the hell are they still there, like making decisions that are potentially going to impact the next 4 years, right? The next however many years. Like what are they actually doing? Anyways, just gonna mind my own business. But again, that is my business. you know Anyways, it's crazy, Dan. It's crazy. Like just leave. Like honestly, just leave. you know You've decided that you're done, right? You're gonna resign, and honestly, the country is worse than it was when you took over, right? Why the hell are you still there making decisions? Like nothing against anybody. Like it's just common sense. Ridiculous. Anyways, that's politics for you, though. Politics. Come on, Sopa. So we don't have to talk about that rubbish. Pump, please, pump. Pump. HCWB with the bounce. Oh wow, Jacob, did you ever get into that thing? It looks like this one really failed at resistance, and ZBI is really testing the bottom of that range. Really, he's in the other party, and I think people seem to like him more. And there really isn't like, I don't know. He seems to be the one that is because again with this dude resigning, they don't have a new leader yet, right, to compete with the other dude. So I don't know. I don't know what. Honestly, line the all everybody that you like. Every politician has their issues. You know. Nice, Monty. Yeah, I don't know. Yep. I think once this party has a new leader, and then we can really start to see like what they each stand for, and then make a decision at that point. You know. Yeah, HC Jacob. Did you get back in though? Yeah, so it looks like it broke below that 60 a few times and then came right back above. So your next resistance is 67 here, right below the 200 and the left hand side resistance, right? Support, resistance, so, and then 200 EMA. So uh, they're gonna have a. You guys are not nice. Not nice. You guys are not nice. Mm, let's see what else. Uh, okay, there we go. Okay, perfect. Have a great day, Eric. See you later. See you later. Spy's almost back to 599. Come on, Spy. Give us 600 already. Give us the 600. Yeah, we're gonna hop off in a bit too, so I can go do some other stuff. Can do some other stuff. Hopefully the market keeps moving in this direction. Up, 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 up. And again, every single day over the last three trading sessions, the market's been trending up, and then some tariff rubbish happens, and then boom, ski straight back to the abyss. So Trump is meeting with the Prime Minister of Canada. Why? Lord knows why. At 3 p.m. every day, it's the last hour of the day, and then boom, skis were crashing. So today is going to be the same. I don't know. Dan, yeah, you're gonna need some nice boom skis. So if they can come to some sort of agreement, then the market's gonna easily cook, right? But if they don't, then we're gonna see some blood. Yeah, again, don't forget to smash the like, guys. Hit that subscribe if you're new, and if you're not a member yet, come join us in Discord. Trevor, come join us. Come join us. Was head of Bank of Canada and Bank of England. Have a lot of experience doing deals. Trevor, yeah, I think honestly, like if you're ever gonna like, they should always find people like that. People that are used to. I don't mind like them doing finding people that have lots of monies already and also that are used to making deals. Um, because like running a country for the most part is like running a business. So some of these other people, I don't know what they're doing there, but I don't know what they're doing there. uh, the previous high. Oh yeah, look at that thing go. Look at it go. That thing said time, time, time. Like you mean the previous high as in a dollar? That would be nice. So as long as they can get above the 200 EMA and actually stay above the 200 EMA, that'd be a good thing, right? That'd be a good thing. So yeah, that 200 is going to be interesting though. Let's see. Ordered airstrike. Find out you. Yeah, into the mountain. Yeah. Yeah, Lion. Some of that stuff posted in the politics channel, please. Yeah, let's be. We don't want to get too much into the politics when in stock general. Otherwise, it gets crazy in there. Otherwise, it gets a little bit crazy in there. Yeah, no, there is. There's a yeah. There's a politics channel at the bottom there. Yeah, especially during market hours. Today's a bit slow though, so. Uh, yeah. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Exactly. So, what is this new headline here? Trump administration plans to send notification to Congress and plans to revamp. Okay, yeah, same, same. U.S. aid, senior White House official. Yeah, you're off to a meeting. Yeah, I think I should go do some other stuff too. Do some one-on-ones. Do some other stuff. Damn Discords. So yeah, let me know if you have any last questions, guys. The markets look okay though. Like Spy looks nice, Nvidia looks okay. Right. The large cap stocks are looking good. Uh, all morning, Mark. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Green, 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 Mark. Green, green, green. I'm waiting for the markets to turn green because you know they're gonna happen, right? Right. So yeah, let me know if you have any last questions, guys, and then we're gonna hop off and go back to stock general. Alrighty. Let me know if you have any last questions, and we shall hop off and go back to ZD squats. Uh, getting. There you go. Virus. Yeah, you and Lion are gonna be in there. SOPA looks really good actually, Lion. Yeah. So if you bought this dip of $2, you're happy, and then you can clearly see that resistance up there, right? Honestly, any point into this supply zone, it could back off. So 30% of SPY puts, yeah, the swing from last week. I'm glad you saw those things though, Mark. Yeah, QQQ 100% scalp, Palantir 40%, big money, love it. You hold AMD. Look at Palantir strangle later today. Palantir has a strangle. Okay, 70 cents. Okay, I mean you're right there though, right? So that thing just hit 71, Jacob. So you should be getting exactly what you did. D monies, well done. Thank you, Cheddar. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And see you in Discord, Cheddar. See you in Discord. Let's go. Virus. Virus the goats. Virus the goats. Let's go. Let's go. Virus is too busy posting a message and it was a little hard work to get him in there. But then the mind, yeah, like seriously, Virus. Yep. Thank you, Daddy Day Trades. See you in Discord. Trump has instructed Musk to oversee the okay, yeah, same thing we just read. Discussions about meeting US aid into la 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 la. Yeah. So they're looking for other places to cut monies, but I think we can only really start judging Trump, like 6 months down the road, 3 months, 6 months down the road, and then we can see what all this chaos is, brought the U.S. economy, right? For now, it's just the people voted you in for a reason. Do what they voted you to do, right? And if it makes a difference, then cool. If it doesn't, then violence, violence because of politics. I think it's very stupid. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, really? Are you kidding me? Really? Really? Like, in what universe does that make sense? That just seems like all emotion, no second thought. Why would you cancel Starlink, your deal of Starlink because of like politics? You know, instead of going to the table and making a deal and understanding, your first reaction isn't to go to the leader and say, okay, let's have a chat. It's to go cancel. Like, really? Like, seriously, Dan? Like, in what universe is that okay? So they're trying to cost Elon a few $1 million. You think Elon really cares? Like, the dude is the richest person in the world, and instead of you making a deal that benefits your people, instead you go fight Elon Musk that isn't gonna give a damn about the monies you're costing. Isn't that crazy? They call that no, seriously, virus. Like it's just silliness at that point, you know. I'm sure that will exactly D exactly exactly. Honestly, Trump could just sign a deal right now with Elon Musk with Starlink that could, like triple the amount of money that was coming from Canada, and that wouldn't like it's just silliness. Anyways, yeah, SOPA is hitting new highs of the day. Well, not new highs of the day, from the bottoms there. So it's pushing into that supply. Hey, Rob. Good morning, Luna. Good morning, Rob. You just joining the stream? Yeah, no, we're gonna leave in a minute or so I can go do some other stuff. Yeah, no, again, good chats today, guys. Politics, tariffs, all the other things. Good chats, right? Good chats today. No, 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 no. Any last questions? Let me know. Yeah, so SOPA again, just be aware that you're in that supply zone now, and the closer you get to 260, more resistance you're gonna have, right? Really good really good really good bounce up the bottom though, $2. Can I please talk about NVIDIA? No, we've been talking about NVIDIA all day today, right? And we bought some NVIDIA calls when we came on stream, right? Because that was a really good price to be buying NVIDIA at. AMD we talked about already. SPY we've been talking about. So yeah. Unless you have a specific question, then I can do that and then hop off. What's your specific question? Yeah, I think the only downside is I think you're holding Nvidia calls that expire on Friday, right, Luna? So this is why we always like get time on your calls, especially when crazy things are happening, or or get some shares instead because these are really good prices, but the market can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent, right? So the market can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent. Maybe these tariffs take a month, right? Will Nvidia eventually be above this price? Yeah. Will your options be expired at that point though? Yeah. Right. Exactly. Right. So and yeah, I think you're 128, right, Luna? Yeah. When you're buying like Nvidia off 128, um, especially when it goes from 116 to 128, that's not support, right? So that's the problem. Also, I think I posted this chart already, right? When you look at this, you can look across and say, oh, this is support, this is support, this is 128 to 130, right? This entire level is going to turn straight to resistance. That's exactly what happened, right? So you basically bought that thing at resistance, right? And then it came back down. Now you're kind of sitting at support, right? You're sitting at support around this range on the 4 hour time frame for Nvidia, right? If Nvidia fails to hold this 113-ish, right? Then okay, now we're looking for the last dip skis closer to 104, 105, right? So you have a nice demand zone here. Hopefully, we're hoping that tariffs go away and they make a deal, and the markets can rally back up. Because if we start breaking below these bottoms, then we're looking for 104 for Nvidia, right? So, but yeah, your entry was definitely at resistance, though. Like definitely at resistance, right? Definitely, yeah, absolutely. Oh, Rob, yeah. Yeah, the market can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent. So when you buy options without time, um, you know, especially like in a time like this, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if you have the Nvidia shares, you can always do puts, right? Puts. Yeah, that's a good idea, Jericho. That's a good idea. SOPA popped all the way to 55. But again, we know that 60 is resistance, 255, 260, right? So, but now a bit of a retest. So as long as it stays above 230, SOPA should be okay. SOPA should be okay. Jacob, here's a retest, which is beautiful. Look at that, right? So whenever there's a breakout, we always talk about the retest, right? So we already know that this level is resistance for HCWB, right? This is resistance. This is the breakout. Guess what? This is the retest, right? We come back, we retest this level, and then we start creeping back up again. So as long as it stays about 67 cents, that's okay. What is options? Options is I don't know. Yeah, yeah. Look at that, Dan. My goodness, Spy looks like it just double topped and then slapped. In Ontario, cutting costs anyway is not a huge deal, Trevor. Yeah, honestly, it's just pettiness, you know. Like if your government is reacting like that to tariffs, it just goes to show you, like, it just goes to show you, you know, like the way they're running stuff. Like if that's your reaction, like, hey, our country just got tariffs. You know, like what can we do about this? Oh yeah, let's go cut Starlink because Elon Musk is connected to Trump. Maybe they're gonna ban Teslas on the road too, you know? Oh, virus. Yeah. Especially after that options class. Yeah. Oh, carry on. You're going to jail, you know that, right? Straight to jail. Yeah, this is looking good, Jacob. Are you still in that position or did you sell it at 70 cents? Virus? Yeah, no, I saw that and I was like, really? Like, really? That's your initial reaction? Like that's where you're going? Like look at Mexico. You know, Mexico's like, you know what, don't tariff us because we sell our products in your country. Like you guys buy our avocados the most. You know, like we make billions of dollars from giving you our avocados, right? And also like we want to make sure that drugs don't come into your country, right? So how about we send troops to the border? How about we do this? How about we have a conversation, right? You know, but no. Canada is like, uh-huh, you think so? How about we cut Starlink? Like, okay, what does that have to do with anything? Like, really? uh, Perfect. Close that. uh, Focus? Seriously. Seriously. Anyways, again, they're meeting later today, though, so this might just be, fluff. They're meeting later today. That'll really show, like the level of, like, maturity after the conversation. You know, I mean, like think about it. Like Trump is coming into Trump. Trump is the president that's yelling drill baby drill, drill baby drill, right? Canada has lots of oil, right? Like some economies, like especially like where I live, depend on oil because there's oil all over the place, right? So like common sense would tell you that okay, this president is pro energy, pro oil, right? How about we make a deal that benefits us, like in that area, right? But no, Starlink. Anyways, we do have Discord. Yeah, if you want to join us in Discord tree, amigos, click the link at the bottom there from Nightbot. So click this link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbot. For some reason, viruses didn't load. Click the link there from the Nightbot, and then become a member. Once you become a member, it's gonna give you the link is going to show up already. So make sure you sign up for the right level though tree. So again, legend and goats, those are the only two available levels. Once you become a member, then the link will show up under the community section. If it doesn't show up, just send me an email, hottradesx@gmail, and I'll send you a Discord invite. But you do have to become a member first. Let me know if you're going to join, and then I can wait another minute. But uh, yeah, we get around 1% of from Canada. Exactly, Dan. Yeah, exactly. Like it's you did. Yeah, so once you click that link and become a member on YouTube, then you can get the link. Yeah, Canada will be in a recession way before the US even feels the effect of Canada putting tariffs on US products. So yeah, I think they all just need to be smart and make good deals. Exactly, Dan. Exactly, and that should be their that should be their reaction as well. Like, hey, okay, let's make a deal. That benefits everybody, right? It's that simple. Let's have a conversation with some common sense. So we have oil to give you. Give us, you know, and we'll give you this, and then you get this. Not like we will fight. It's not about not looking weak. It's about looking out for your people, right? Uh, exactly. Carry on. Japan and really wanna. Yeah, there you go. Yep. Anyways, guys, we're gonna leave it here for today, though. See you guys in Discord. Be safe. Alrighty. Especially today, especially now with all the chaos going on, it's gonna be crazy. Um, right? It's gonna be chaos all over the place. So see you guys in Stock General and in the other channels. Much love, everybody. Bye, guys. Bye, everybody. And it's again. Oh, Varys, who's absolutely shot. AMD or NVDA, yeah, especially off the bottom, Sunny. Much of all. Thank you very much. Bye, Jay. Bye, Sunny. Bye, Virus. Bye, Dan. Bye, Sean. Jacob, see you in Discord. Tree, let me know if you become a member again. Just send me an email, hutritsx@gmail, or again, the invite link is under the community section. Alrighty, King. Yeah, see you in Discord. Yeah, I need to turn that on before I do my next call. Bye, Rob. Carry on. Bye. Bye, Kimbella. Later. Okay, bye, guys.